Hi, Star. In the immortal words of Kyle Cooke, summer should be fun. And this video is gonna be very fun. Hi guys, I'm KK. So today I'm going to be reviewing a couple different products that were either created or endorsed by the cast of Summer House. If you've been living under a rock, the cast of Summer House has made quite a few headlines recently, but today we're gonna save that for the end of the video, my thoughts about these things, and we're gonna just talk about their different business ventures. So this video was inspired by the fact that Kyle Cooke, aka the star of the show, aka Skincare King, is the CEO of a drink line called Loverboy, and it is a central plot throughout the show, whether it be his business, the state of his business, the fact that Amanda, his ex or whatever, worked for his business. Loverboy almost became a character in and of itself on the show. And throughout my time watching, I've been so curious as to like what it tastes like. I've never seen it in stores, so I had to specially order it. I also thought it would be fun while I'm making this video to try out a couple different products that the cast has either created or endorsed. So that means Instagram sponsorships, or Amazon affiliate links. I wanted to be very mindful when choosing what products to use, as I wanted to choose things that I actually knew I could get use out of. So everything that I'm going to try here, I have a genuine curiosity about and or could use for my own life, okay? And I specifically want to point out that I did not buy any very specific merch. There was quite a few fun t-shirts, aka the Carl's a Mess t-shirt on Loverboy's website, but I wanted to avoid that because I have a whole like side tangent about how like sometimes I think the industry of merch is like very wasteful, and like I personally don't need any of these t-shirts, so I didn't want to just buy stuff just to show it off to you guys. I wanted to buy things that I feel like I could get genuine use out of, and that way I'm not being wasteful. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, keep watching. I'll save my thoughts about the current drama for the end of the video, okay? But I also wanted to give a quick little plug. If you are new here and you like this kind of content and you want to see more of my face, please go ahead and hit like and hit subscribe. Go ahead and leave a comment while you're down there of any products I should try or which one you've been the most curious about. I'm so close to my goal of 500 subscribers, I can almost taste it, and it would mean the world to me if you followed along and helped me make my dreams come true. I have a little giveaway planned at 500, and so let's get there. And you guys can maybe get some really cool special thing that I'm planning that I definitely know what it's gonna be. Definitely. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump into it. So I had to start with Loverboy. I pulled up the website. I'm not gonna lie, I clicked the about to see like how long they've been in business, and it has not aged well, let me tell you that. There's a big banner that says "Love defines us" and has a photo of Amanda and Kyle kissing. You might wanna update that. I don't drink, so this video might be disappointing to some, but I figured I would try their 2 non-alcoholic drinks just to see what the flavor is like, and then I'll give you my little review. So we're gonna start with the non-alcoholic lemon iced tea. Just once would I wish that they could make a brand that would like be bad bitch approved. So we're doing the non-alcoholic lemon iced tea first. It says it's kissed with ginger. I mean, the packaging's cute, the font. I heard that later they got in legal trouble for the font, but anyway, let me try these first and then we'll talk more about the brand. Ooh, yum. Okay, that's pretty good. It just tastes, what I like is it's not too artificial lemony tasting. It kind of just tastes like a lemon iced tea, but it's not, what I like is it's not too sweet. That's always something that we'll look forward to. I hate that kind of like Lipton fake iced tea flavor. It definitely doesn't taste like that at all. And what I like is that when you're drinking this, it feels almost like you're having something alcoholic because you're like, ooh, I don't know, there's something about it that feels kind of sharp, and it feels sharp and refreshing in a way that doesn't just feel like a soda. Like, it's nice. I feel like as someone who doesn't drink, this would be a really great alternative. Okay, I approve. And now we're gonna try their white tea peach kissed with lavender. I like this little like, that's cute, it's a cute detail. The packaging, as I said, is very cute, but again, I heard later that there's legal tea with the Loverboy logo. So let me try this one. Ooh, that's really nice. That is very, very good. It's very like, it just tastes like peach, and then you taste that little hint of lavender. You know what, Kyle, these are way better than I was expecting. Again, I can't speak to the alcoholic ones, but these I feel like 10 out of 10. And again, I'm not just trying to like, but no, these are really good. This one, the peach, I would definitely buy again. I don't know if I'd buy the lemon again, but this peach is very good. 10 out of 10, Kyle, no notes. So it looks like Kyle officially launched the company in 2018, and then they had their first soft launch in 2019. Obviously, if you watch the show, you know that like it's been such a big deal on the show. As I mentioned, Loverboy is basically a cast member at this point, and Carl worked for them for a little bit, but doesn't. And as of the last season, it was like, oh, Loverboy's in turmoil. I will say their website was terrible to shop. Very clunky, very just like not easy to shop. So I would recommend that they work on that. The packaging and the product, though, is pretty good. I mean, again, I'm a fan. I'm a Loverboy. I don't know if I just feel a little bit bad for Kyle and that's why I'm extra sympathetic. No, I think I genuinely like it. This one especially. Great job, Kyle. The next one. We're moving on to the next product. It's sandwich time. As we know, Lyndsay Hubbard is the queen of sandwiches, i.e. how many sandwiches have you made for me? Which is a question everyone should be asking their partner. But I guess in June of 2025, she and Wes Wilson collaborated with Hellmann's to come out with a bunch of different like mayo. God, bad nails. They did a series of Instagram partnerships and whatever to launch a bunch of fun different mayos. It was this very cute like eat your words challenge. Listen, if I had a Jimmy John's in my area, I would have gotten a Jimmy John's sandwich because she is the queen of sandwiches and has a partnership with them, but there's not any. So this is the best I can do. I got a fried chicken sandwich because that's what they were eating in the ad, and I got the spicy mayo that she was endorsing. So Hellmann's paid her a lot to endorse this, so let's see if it was worth it. So let me just try it. I love a good spicy mayo moment. Okay, this spicy mayo is actually very good. I'm in general a fan of spicy mayo. I wanted to eat something to go along with my Loverboys, but this is very good. This is a very good mayo. Thanks, Lyndsay. Okay, the sandwich is really good, and I really do feel like I'm properly channeling her by eating it with such a good sandwich. The mayo paired with just fries is really good. And what's nice is if you're not a mayo person, this feels more like sauce, so you can get over that whole like anti-mayo rhetoric that some of us have in our heads. This is really good. This will be a crazy thought, but this could make a really good tuna if you mixed it, like a spicy tuna moment. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm gonna go finish this, drink it down with my Loverboys, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, all in all, I hate to sound like I'm just gassing up everything that they've endorsed, and I really didn't think I'd like this mayo so much, but I give this a 10 out of 10 too. Lyndsay, I guess Wes too, even though I have mixed feelings about him right now. But thank you for endorsing this mayo. I would not have tried it otherwise, and this genuinely was worth a sponsorship from you because this was that good. It really is more like sauce, and if you like they're saying, try it on crispy chicken, sandwiches, sushi, burgers, like it really is that good. No notes. I endorse this. I'm just saying. Moving on, now we're moving into the iconic Hannah Berner, and I wasn't sure what product to get for hers. I saw that she's sponsored by Kiehl's. She's also sponsored by this like birth control company, but I wanted to choose something from her that I was like, okay, I can get behind that. I can endorse that. So while I was scrolling through her Instagram, I found this hilarious post where she was talking about like, never forget the time I made Justin Bieber laugh with my granny panties on or something like that. I guess she makes a lot of jokes about her always wearing granny panties. I don't remember that on the show. It might be a Giggly Squad thing, which every time I see clips, I always laugh, but like I don't listen to it for whatever reason. But anyway, so I looked at her Amazon storefront and there's an entire section dedicated to granny panties, and I thought that was so funny that I was like, okay, girl, I will get some. I wanted to try the colorful ones, but for some reason, they were like super expensive with shipping. So I got her Amazon basic pack. Oh, and I got a size even bigger than normal so that they're extra comfortable because we all know how it goes. Let me open these up. All right. Ooh, oh my God, they're huge. They're so big. Listen though, it be like that. Ooh, these are nice. They're like 100% cotton, it feels like. 95% cotton, 5% elastane. I will take it. Hannah, thank you for endorsing granny panties. I really appreciate the pro granny panties narrative that you've been spouting. And so I do endorse these. I mean, I already can tell that they're like really good. And this was a pack of how many? A pack of 6, right? Yeah. Thank you, and I support you. So next, we are channeling the wonderful Paige Desorbo. I kind of channeled her in my look for today, but we will be opening up a purchase that I made from her own clothing brand called Daphne. I guess it's like a pajama brand, named after her very cute cat. I also need to mention, Paige, we miss you this season. I mean, I've missed Hannah since she got like kicked off or whatever. I think we could have really used her these past couple of seasons. I love her. I really do miss Paige on the show. I really missed Hannah on the show too. Maybe they get their, I think they actually just signed a thing where they get their own show now. So I'm quite excited for them. Oh, cute though. So here's my Daphne order. Oh my God, wait, I just noticed on the inside of the box, there's her cat. Wait, what a cute detail, Paige. She launched her brand about a year ago, and I know that there was a lot of controversy because some people thought that they were pretty overpriced for items that contained high amounts, if not all, polyester. I chose some items that didn't have any polyester, and I specifically chose items that I knew I'd actually wear again because some of the items on our website, like, they're cute, but like, I don't personally want to lay in any sort of thing that looks like this. That being said, I'm sure other people would. It's just not for me. And I will say another thing is, it's a pro and a con for her. I love that she has a fit model that's not the super skinny one, but I will say it kind of shows that some of her items are not the most flattering on people with a big bust. So like, pro and con, thank you, Paige, for showing me how it would look on me or close to me. But also you showed me that it won't look, in my opinion, as cute as I would have liked. So anyway, let's jump into it. Cute packaging though, no notes on that. I get why they ship them in these kind of things, and at least the tissue paper's there, because I'm like, the fantasies kind of ruined sometimes with these like big old bags. But I got the debrief short in petal in extra, extra large, which is one size bigger than I normally would have, but I wanted them to be comfy because they're pajamas. And I got the Lullaby Henley in petal in an extra, extra large as well. So I normally sleep in a long sleeve top and long pants, but the pants were so expensive that I was like, let me pull up the pricing. Yeah, I wanted to get the slumber pant, but they were $90. And so the debrief shorts were $62. And I was like, okay, that's the bummer. I wanted to buy more, but I could not find a discount code, a welcome 10, nothing. And the prices were more than I would have liked to for just pajamas. But hey, if they're that amazing, maybe it'll be worth it. So here are the shorts. Ooh, they look nice and comfy. They got that kind of, I don't even know how you describe it. It's not eyelet, but like that sort of lacy sort of look, or not lacy, but they got that texture to them. 100% cotton, made in Turkey. They do feel really nice. Cute. Honestly, it being 100% cotton, I will totally make these work. Now I'm gonna open the Lullaby Henley. Oh, that's cute. Honestly, this is very cute. The buttons are cute. I wish they could have been like flower shaped or something like a little bit more fun. They're kind of basic for the price. They also don't have like the name on them or anything. It's cute, it matches. Let me go quickly put this on and then I'll wear it for the rest of the video. Wait, this is so cute. The fit is great, and I would definitely argue that the fitting feels very true to size because it feels a little bit big. So it's a bit sheer, but honestly, I think it's really cute, and I will definitely be wearing this to sleep. I have a weird thing when I sleep where I like my hands being covered, so I'm very happy with the length of the sleeves. They're a little bit long, but for the long-armed girls, it'll be perfect for you. So all in all, I'm really happy with it. I think the sizing feels very true to size because I went a size up and it definitely feels extra roomy, both in the top and the shorts. It's a little bit sheer, but it's pajamas, so like it's supposed to be kind of like that. Not mad about that at all. So all in all, I definitely endorse this Daphne set and any of her items that are made in cotton. I can't speak to the stuff that's in like the poly blend. I would say 10 out of 10. I mean, okay, so the price. So I'll say 9 out of 10 because I do still feel like it was pretty pricey to pay how much for this both set. All in all, with shipping, I spent $152.98, which I feel like is a bit much for pajamas. In this economy though, I don't know. Everything's so expensive. However, if you're interested, I have a link that you can use, but it's like a send $20 off, I get $20 back. So if you're interested and you want 20 bucks off, because I swear I looked everywhere for like even 10% off, use that link and then you're helping me out. Let's work together, guys, and we can get more of these cute pajamas. And if you do end up doing that, let me know and then send me a photo because then it's like a pajama party, like a little virtual pajama party. It does make me feel like a true bed bug, like her and Ciara, like the cute girls. Moving on to the final items, I grabbed a bunch of different things that were in Ciara's Amazon storefront. I love Ciara. I looked through her Instagram and I saw that she works with Neutrogena and a couple different brands, but what I basically decided was I was gonna buy a couple different items from her Amazon storefront. While I'm not the biggest fan of Amazon, I do like that it directly goes into her pocket. And I chose a bunch of items that she endorsed, but that I was actually kind of also interested in buying and or needed new of. So let me go through the items that I chose. I also wanna add that Miss Ciara Miller endorses Girl Scout Troop 6 600. So if you have the means to donate, I already bought my Girl Scout cookies and supported locally, but if you haven't yet, you should go ahead and support her and support them out. I thought that that was such a sweet thing for her to do, and she's just a queen. But okay, so I got 4 different items from her. First, I got this Say mascara. I'm gonna take mascara off on one of my eyes and see if I can do that successfully. Oh, and blush and lip product. I'm gonna take all that off. Oh, my last makeup wipe, rip. Oh, hey, she also is endorsed by Neutrogena, so thanks, Ciara. I'm trying not to ruin my eyeshadow because I don't want to reapply it. I'm also gonna take my under eye concealer off, and you'll see why. And my lip products and my cheeks. Okay, this is so fun. It feels like we're having a slumber party. Okay, the first item we're gonna be reviewing is the Say mascara. I needed a new mascara. I was running really low, and she endorsed this one. It was on her Amazon storefront, so I figured, ooh, did I get brown? I did get the brown. That's my favorite. I love brown mascara. So that's the wand, if you can see, and let's try it out. I curled my eyelashes earlier. Ooh, you guys, that's really pretty. Ooh, you guys, okay, sorry, you weren't seeing it, but zoom in editing me, and you can see. I like how it like separates your lashes. Ooh, that's nice. I was just using from ColourPop prior. Ooh, and this brown color, it's in the color Brun. That's very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit on the lower lash. Girlies, are we into lower lash eyeliner or are we not? Because I feel like I've been getting mixed signals, okay? Oh, God. That's stunning. I don't know if you can tell a difference at all. Zoom in, editing me, zoom in. That's cute as heck. Thanks, Ciara. You got my back. Okay. Next, we're gonna try the Milk, what is this? The Milk Cooling Water Jelly Tint. I don't know, it was on her Amazon storefront and it looked cool. She also used the same setting spray I like from Milk. But Ciara, word to the wise, if you launch a business or a Barbie doll, I will buy it. So, ooh, interesting, okay. Oh. Whoa. Wait, whoa, it looks like Jell-O. Wait, that's so cool. Look at that. Okay. So this I put on my cheeks, I believe, because I'm going to do a lip product after. Oh, whoa, it's like wet. Okay, I was not expecting that. Oh, that's kind of cute. Look at that. Oh, wow, that is bright. And it's a tint. Okay, well, let me hope I blend fast enough so it doesn't stick. Wow, that is way brighter than I thought. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, the pigment is there, honey. Okay. Well, shoot. Now I'm going to take added it on the other side so it evens out. Wow, that is very pigmented. Wow. Ciara, these should have come with a warning, honey. And I believe, wow. Sorry, I'm so like shocked. I did not expect this to be that pigmented. Does that look crazy or cute? Blush blindness? I think it's cute. And I know I can put this on my lips too, but I have a lip product from her, so we're going to save that for that. The mascara, 10 out of 10. This is kind of crazy. I'll say 9.5 out of 10 just because I was not expecting that, and it seems like it's definitely gonna stick around a while, which is a good or bad thing depending on who's asking. Next, we're gonna try these Grace and Stella Moisture Eye Masks. I have very dry under eyes, and I've been wanting to try something like this for a while. And she endorsed them, and I believe Lyndsay Hubbard also had them in her Amazon storefront. I would have done more from her, Lyndsay, but you know. Whoa, oh my God, look how many it comes in. Cute. Whoa. I love these kind of things. Oh, it's a flip upside down. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Cute. How long do I leave these babies on? Oh, look, symmetrical. Good enough. Ooh, that feels nice. Okay. Do I look crazy? Are they too high up? You let me know in the comments, okay? 10 out of 10. These feel amazing. They're supposed to brighten appearance of dark circles, revitalize tired-looking eyes, depuff visible under eye bags. Wow. Doesn't say how long I leave them on. Oh, 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. Easy. How is everything a 10 out of 10? Listen. So then the last thing is she is sponsored by Laneige, and she always talks about their maple glaze, but obviously she and I have different skin tones, and so I chose the peach glaze for this. And I love Laneige. I know Charlie XCX also loves Laneige products. She had that in the what's in my bag. Whoa, look how that. You can tell I have not bought new makeup in a very long time. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Zoom in on that, post-editing me. Ooh. Ooh, Ooh. Ooh, if you put this in the fridge, I bet it gets so cold. Ooh, that'd be nice. Okay. Mmm. No notes. Wow. Okay, this is amazing. And this color is perfect for my skin tone. Thank you, Ciara. Ugh. So there's a couple products that I decided not to try out. One was Amanda Batula Swim. I'll just be honest, drama aside, none of the products looked like they were for me. I thought about it. I really did. I almost bought a swimsuit, but I was like, I don't actually like that swimsuit, so like I don't want to waste the money. I also tried to download Danielle's like app, but it was like $2.99 a month in perpetuity, and I was like, I'm not gonna waste my energy uploading all these photos of my clothes for an app that's gonna like take that much money from me. And then I did a little bit of research, and I didn't see any other products, but I'm probably missing some stuff. So go ahead and let me know down below. So this ends the portion of the video where I'm trying on a bunch of stuff, and now I'm just gonna talk about my thoughts about Summer House recently. So feel free to stay if you like a rant. So a couple friends of mine asked me a couple weeks ago, like, what's going on, right? And a lot of people compare this to Scandival, which was obviously the drama between Tom Sandoval, Ariana Madix, and Raquel Leviss on Vanderpump Rules. And at first I was like, no, it's different. Like, we were like rabid during COVID when Scandival happened, like so just thirsty for any juice or tea or gossip. Like, that's why I feel like we all loved Tiger King during that era, although that was right before. But like, I feel like the audience was really rabid for Scandival. And when the reunion happened, I feel like Tom Sandoval and Raquel at least had the decency to like show that they were like sorry about their affair. And this one feels a bit different. I think that they're different for a lot of the racial elements at play, with Ciara being a beautiful black woman and these two people being white. I think that there's a lot of it's interesting because it's almost like a full square. It's not just one couple being broken up, but like Amanda and Ciara's friendship dissolving, Amanda and Kyle's marriage dissolving, Ciara and West's friendship for sure being done. I also think that the racial elements about Amanda being like picked by West, and we're about 3 audio leaks from the reunion deep. And right as all this, I feel like the ante is being amped. Amanda's coming across terribly in these leaks. West is staying silent, which was not a good look for him. I was super over him, and I kind of fell for his little spell. But then, you guys, let's have like a real human-to-human moment. A couple hours ago, I saw that horrific news. I don't know if you saw, but I guess West's cousin murdered their grandmother, and I'm like, whoa, I hate when like tea and juice and gossip turn like really sinister. And obviously, when I say I hate it, it's like, that sounds so vain, like I'm this spectator and like I hate when bad things happen to the bad people I was rooting against. Well, this is like an unfortunate reminder that like these are like real humans, and like real things are going on, and like really big stuff can happen. And it kind of is a good reminder for us Bravo fans to sort of like take a step back and like retract our claws a little bit. And I'm not saying, oh, you have to be nice to someone because something bad happened to them. But for me, I can't help but feel like when Liam Payne died, and like weeks up to it, people were being like really mean to him, and then this like horrific thing happened, and it like reminded me that it's like, okay, we on the internet, each individual person, you and I, have the ability to like not be super mean and toxic. And like, granted, I'm not a person who's like creating negative content about these people or like necessarily even writing it, but I'll be honest, I like some comments here, there, and the other. And I've been liking, Instagram videos and sending them to my friends and kind of like building on this rhetoric. But like, ooh, this was a reminder that like, these are real people. These are real people's lives. I do still think we can give Ciara the princess edit that she well deserves, because I'd forgotten the whole Winter House drama with that Austin guy. But I think for me personally, I'm just gonna like try to forget about Amanda and West and like leave them alone. And I would kind of encourage, if someone is feeling the same way I am, maybe to just like, let's ignore that part and let's just boost up Kyle and Ciara. I still want Kyle to play Roxy Hart on Broadway. Like, I think that we can hold space for these things, and it doesn't have to be like, this is good and this is bad, and like, let's be down on the bad people. But maybe like, let's all try to like ignore things we don't like and sort of just support the things we do like. I don't know if you're feeling the same way I am, but I don't know. This morning I was like, ooh, gulp. Like, this is kind of kooky. So I don't know if you're feeling the same way. I'm quite excited for the reunion, but I also feel weird now because it's like, I guess grandma got murdered the day before the reunion happened. Like, like now I'm feeling really bad for West Wilson. And then I feel kind of icky that I'm this sort of like spectator that's like weighing in on this drama and tea when like there's real people's lives and like someone just lost their grandmother by murder from their cousin. Like, woof, that sucks. That's so bad. And like, listen, I worked in local news and I got very desensitized to a lot of things like murders and horrific car accidents and I don't, now that I don't work in that industry, I want to like regain my sensitivity because like we are just all humans in this planet trying our best. And people who decide to be on reality TV, yeah, you can be like, oh, they're clout chasers or they're hypocrites or whatever. But like, they're still humans. And I saw this, I forget which queen said it, but they were talking about how on RuPaul's Drag Race, like no one can really like genuinely prepare for the kind of mind F that comes along with being on reality TV, especially if you get an edit that's bad. And like, I'm not saying that like, oh, it's just like get out of jail free card. I think what she did to Ciara was super messed up. But you know, I gotta say the best part I think about Scandival was that there's no children involved, and we can say that about Scamanda or whatever we're calling this one as well. That's why I think the Jax Brittany stuff was like extra dark, because I just hate when there's kids involved. But like, I don't know, I feel like this was an unfortunate wake-up call for me as just a random participant of loving good Bravo tea, that like, ooh, maybe I want to reevaluate the kind of content I'm interacting with online, and especially now that I'm making more content online, that I want to be more positive with my influence and not, you know, just sort of rip on and talk poorly about other things. So all that being said, you know, I think that this gives us an opportunity to highlight the businesses and the people that we like on these shows. I'm very proud of Carl. I looked into his business, but all I saw was merch right now. But honestly, I think he should make some non-alcoholic beverages. I would gladly buy those. I'm proud of Lyndsay being just like a boss babe mama. She wore this one hair tie that I guess one of West Side chicks made, so I'll link her too, because I thought that was cool. And despite this like kind of like depressing rant at the end, this was a really fun video for me to make. As I said, summer should be fun, and this video, very fun. So if you liked this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. It would also be amazing if you could let me know what you think I should do next. I have a lot of ideas. I like this sort of video of trying out different products, and I think another really good one could be the cast of Vanderpump Rules. Some of them have started businesses, or I know Southern Charm, or maybe I just do different Bravo businesses. If you guys have ideas like that, let me know. But thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.